All right, everybody, it's turn 4, and not much has happened on the Western Front for the Central Powers. Like I said, they just dug in. They do not plan any type of offensive at this time. Over there, they're trying to clear out the east. Now, down here, they finally took care of that one demoralized unit, but the end result was they had to lose one guy, and then they took out they moved up after they get their road, so now they're on the outskirts of the last Serbian city. So we'll see how that works out here soon for the battle. Maybe next month things may change. Serbia may be out. It may be still hanging on. It's hard to say. Over here, the Austrian-Hungarians did a good job. They did a defender demoralized, and the Russians realized we don't have enough troops to just willy-nilly just destroy some to hold a position. So they took the demoralization and fell back. And the Austrian-Hungarians are starting to infiltrate the line right there, you can see. They got a hole, and they might be exploiting it. Now, the Germans, in the previous, the Russians had fallen back and consolidated themselves into a new line. And all the Germans could do is advance up and try to make contact. That's all they could do. So nothing happened there. Now, up here, we had this was the first battle, and the Russians held on. They still are holding that little hole. I think that we probably should pull them back so they're not completely surrounded the way they are, and consolidate into a longer line. Extend it down. Maybe we can connect with these other troops right here and make one continuous front so we don't have people sneaking through our lines, because we do have plenty of reinforcements up here. So we're going to railroad a lot of those up there. But we are at the point now where the southern forces might be cut off soon. So we have to hold that rail junction right there, or else we're going to lose connection down here. So that is a problem. Well, that's what the Central Powers have done. We'll be back at the bottom and let you know what the Allies do. All right, everybody. What we got here in the end of turn, this is, I guess it is November, and this will be turn 4, into turn 4. And what we have is not much. It seems like it's the same old. It's like they attack and they defend, and it's been each side loses the unit, and they're just going to bring it back eventually. So just a attrition war going on the Western Front, you know. But things down here, the Serbians have gathered their strength, and hopefully they say we can come back. But right now, their comeback is pretty weak because they're only got one city, so they're only growing by one replacement point. Now you see here on the Eastern Front, the Russians have consolidated their line and realized maybe what they're doing over there on the other front might be worthwhile. Maybe we should just dig in. So they're starting to dig in and dig trenches. And it's snowing. So things really slowed down. That really hinders everything on the Eastern Front. It's kind of muddy on the other side, so movement's really hampered on that side too. So there is something to be said about campaigning during the nice weather of the summer. All right, so as you can see here, they fall back. They're going to consolidate themselves into some sort semblance of line here. They're holding here, digging in, and they almost got a complete line. So they will see what they can do. Now, we are at that point where reinforcements are going to show up. And we got to figure out what's happening with all these nations. So here we go. Let's see. Italy. What's Italy going to do? Oh, crap. Italy rolled a 6. That means... yes, Italy has just joined the Central Powers. As you can see here, down on the little chart, where's Italy? On a 6, they joined the Central Powers. On a 1, they joined the Allied Powers. So I did roll a 6. So that means they are coming into the war. They're joining the Central Powers. So there's going to be a front opening up over here. This could be interesting. We'll have to see how that hampers or hinders the war. So now the French might have to be maneuvering forces to come back over here. Now, the next one we have to figure out is, let's see, Britain. Britain has to roll a die. And, Britain is now in the war. Since Italy joined the campaign, they decided, well, things have to go here. So Britain rolled a 5. The 6, they would have stayed neutral. But then, since they roll a 5, they have a limited warfare. So they joined the war, but not on a full fit. You know, their navy is only half, and their troops are going to be half. So they're going to find some place to land some troops. All right. Who's next? Okay. Turkey. Okay, I haven't taken any red cities. No, I don't think I've taken any red cities, so there's no pluses to the die roll. And we rolled a 4. So Turkey just came into the war. So Turkey has joined, which means that 3 Russian units have to be removed off the table because, hey, we're at war with Turkey, so now they're having with the war with the Ottoman Empire someplace else. All right. Okay. Bulgaria. I don't think they're... Okay, there is a modifier here, I think. Yes, there's a +1. Okay, so if I roll a 6... No, I rolled a 5. So on a 5, that becomes a 6. They stay neutral, so Bulgaria does not join the war. Greece, I need a 6. No, another 5. I rolled another 5. So Greece did not join the war on the Central Powers. So the only thing that's changed is we got Turkey and Italy has joined the Central Powers to figure out what's going on. So we'll be back with that and show you what's happening at the beginning of turn 5. All right. Hope you like it. Later.